Chosen gang, man. What's the word, man? I hope y'all taking care of yourself. I hope y'all keeping your head up out there, man. I want to start this video off by saying thank y'all so much for all the love and support I have been getting. You know, even though I do try to push my motivational videos out, I am still a human myself, and I still do feel emotions, okay? But I want to say thank y'all very much. I do love y'all from the very bottom of my heart. This is going to be the official update video. I'm going to put it all as much as I can in this video to get y'all led up until this exact very moment, okay? Now, I'm sorry I might leave out pieces, you know, but if I do, I will look and see how can I make the next videos better moving forward. So, yes, this will be the video. It's about to get deep. So, I feel like I owe this to y'all. I really do, and I'm so sorry it took this long, but I tried to keep this a little personal out of the respect for the little respect that I did have for my mom. But now that I feel that I see how she really feels about me, like, it's really crazy, bro. Like, I ain't gonna speak too much on that, but so I'm gonna try to chop this up as best as I can. I ain't gonna make it too long, too boring. But I was born in Kalamazoo, Brunson. I don't really know too much about that whole situation because, you know, I was just being born. I was born in Kalamazoo. I moved to Benton Harbor, Michigan, probably when I was 4 to 5 years old. All right, and we've been living here ever since. Now, I have been seeing a lot of people say, "Where's my dad?" My dad has never really been in my life, and it wasn't always his fault, but he had some fault in it too. So that's just, you know, that makes it just that like my dad was around a little bit when I was younger, but when I got older, I guess he was in the streets or whatever, and he moved. So that's why I don't have that father-son duo with my dad. But what led up to this point ultimately was, hold on, y'all. Before we get too deep, I just want to say that my sole purpose of making that video that went viral wasn't to just collect any funds, but I always wanted to feel like I had a connection with my audience, and I wanted to broadcast. I wanted to bring them on my journey in my life. Like, I wanted to let y'all know, like, even before I was trying to, but that just so happened to be the video that got out there. So I just want to let that be known about that. But pretty much, you know, my mom, all right, I just want to say my mom and my dad my mom was 15 when she had me, was 15, and my dad was 14, about to be 15. My mom was 15, about to be 16 when she had me. So they were very much young. So that kind of, you know, that can kind of play a role in that too. But it's also something else I want to say. I've been seeing a lot of people say that, like, my parents failed me or whatever. I don't really like to think of it like that way, but y'all can have your own opinion. But me, I feel like everybody got their own journey. So God knew, like, what can make a person a better person and what they have to go through in life. I feel like everything that we go through in life is an obstacle that is divinely sent to us. Like, there will be nothing that's sent to us that we cannot handle. I strongly do believe that. But I feel like this video already a little long and I haven't really said too much. But let's just get into it. So hold on. Okay, so I just want to say that I am not perfect, but as a kid, I did not feel as if I had that much of a support team, or I had I had that much love. So I feel like that played a big toll on me as I grew older, because it was like, so I started to grow distant, but it wasn't out of, like, I didn't mess with them or I didn't like them. It was more so protecting myself, because I was looking for me in them, and it's like I was never receiving that. But I do have 5 siblings. I'm the oldest, by the way, and as I mentioned in my other videos, we wasn't always in the best financial situation. So And I always had a big dream. I always had a dream that I wanted to help other people. I wanted to be such in a good position that I could help other people and, stuff like that. That was always my dreams. So me feeling like that, I felt like all the weight was on me. Me being the oldest and the oldest boy, I felt like it was on me to make us get out of that situation. No, rather my age or anything, but that's what I wanted. That's how I wanted to feel like, I was of use, like I was worthy. So, you know, that was my dream, to take care of my family and other people, like, and be still in a good situation. But like when you want love and the person that you love the most is like doesn't love you back or like feel a certain way about you, like, that hurt. I ain't gonna lie, like it's a feeling that's like, I don't know, it's unfathomable. I ain't gonna lie. Like uh, I want a relationship with my mom. I love my mom, but it's I don't know, bro. It's like she don't mess with me. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. So we gonna talk about like school, like going to school and everything. When I was in school, and as I said, I wasn't always in the best situation. So I dropped out my 11th grade year because I had a situation going on. I needed money. I wasn't getting no money. Like, not even that I wasn't getting no money, but like, bro, it was bad for me. Like it was really bad. I was wearing the same shoes for years, bro. Years to go, same clothes every day, bro. And like, I'm getting talked about around the school. Everybody knew this though. Like they were always, they was always talking about me and stuff. I wasn't, as I said, I wasn't in the best situation. They was doing better than me. Their parents was you know, their parents was helping them out or doing whatever they was doing to be in their situation. I didn't have that. But this video definitely not turning out how I thought it was gonna be. But I'm gonna give y'all another video today, I promise. And like, I never really knew my dad's side of the family. I only knew my grandma, which she passed, and my uncle for real, which is my dad's brother. And I had a cousin, but he moved. He not here either. So it's like I don't really know too many people on my dad's side. And then I don't even know too many people on my mom's side at that. Like we got like my granny, my auntie, like we got a couple people. You probably count on these many fingers how many real people that we got. And it's like, we always struggling. But I always wanted better. I always wanted better, and I always wanted to see everybody do better, no matter who it was or what was going on. That was just me. I never wanted to see nobody in a messed up situation. But don't get on me by my shorts, y'all. I know these mugs big. But for like a summer and 1 year, I did move with my dad like twice in Fort Smith, Arkansas. And like so I got to see a different environment. But it was okay. But I really didn't like it down there either because they didn't really mess with me. Like, I messed with them, but like, I don't know, like the girls, I mean, I don't want to really talk about no girls, but like the dudes down there, bro, they didn't mess with me, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know why. But the reason of why my mom put me out is she thought that I stole some money from her. Like, I kid you not, this is literally what happened. One morning, I just wake up, and I'm gonna go back and let y'all know about other stuff too. So, but one morning I just wake up, I go meet up with my friends, and my mom just called me out of nowhere. She like, where my money at? I'm like, huh, what you talking about? I don't got your money. She insists that I have her money. I don't have $1 to my name. But I'm like, bro, I don't have no money. What are you talking about? Now my sibling is saying that my younger sister, my littlest sister, Tazira, she probably like 8 years old, saying that she seen me with my mom money. But I'm like, how do you see me with some money I don't have? You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, this is really just not playing in my favor. And then she ended up putting me out. Texting me, telling me not to come back to her house, all this, all that. Like, it was just a lot, bro. And out of respect to her, I try not to touch on the situation, but I'm gonna let y'all in on a lot more. I just like, I don't know, I think I'm probably gonna go live and let y'all just ask some questions and stuff. So let me know if that's what y'all wanna do, and that's how we gonna move forward. But I love everybody. I'm out.